All praises to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for pushing 100% truth who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom. This is Baka Yaramana. Matazal Akam. I'm going to put this on my channel. Right. Okay. And, I don't know. I was railing at myself and forgot to record it. Okay. About Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil the Bible speaks of. Okay. But yeah. Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Right? Same thing. Let's go over here to Joel chapter 2, verse Joel. Salakia, y'all. Let's go back. Joel chapter 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. For the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. Right? Okay, and it tells you, gives you another what is it? Obadiah chapter 1, verse 5. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? So everybody's going to turn up against this devil. Okay? Obadiah chapter 1, verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and the understanding out of the mount of Esau? Okay? Yeah. The Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, like I said before in Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1. Let's go get it. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1 states, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. And the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is controlling the minds and hearts of these world leaders to make them turn against America. Based on Donald Trump, him controlling the mind of Donald Trump and controlling the mind of the elites that are pulling the marionette and his puppet strings, okay, to make him push all of these tariffs, okay? Push a tariff on this country and then take it back. Push a tariff on that country, then take it back. Well, the stock market doesn't know what to do except lose points. And each point is millions and millions of dollars of investments of the middle class and other in the 401k plan or whatever have you that you have. And you're losing the value of what that money is, okay? Or of the currency. And it's losing value every time he puts a tariff on somebody and they put a tariff on us or on America. Okay? Salakia. You know what I mean? So the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. See, so the Lord is doing this thing, concerning Esau eating the so-called white man. And this is going to be the ultimate of what happens to this devil. He's going to be destroyed from off the face of the fucking earth, man. Nothing can be done about it. Let me go back over here to Habakkuk, or Habakkuk, chapter 2. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Right? And I took off running, but this is a race of endurance. It's not a race of quick, fast, and hurry. The 100-yard dash. This ain't it. Okay? But of course I had to figure that out myself. It took me a little while, but yeah. Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And what that's going to surely come is the radio frequency identification microprocessor, the digital micro C-HIP that the size of a grain of rice that they want to implant or install underneath your skin between your index and thumb, your index finger and your thumb of your left or right hand. Okay, that way they could keep track of you. You know, they could check and see your medical records. It has your digital currency of the universal austerity income or universal basic income that they're going to give you per month. You know, whereas if they move the Internal Revenue Service and IRS out of the way, okay, they could just go in and just take whatever amount of money that you owe the government. Okay, and there's no recompense, there's no payback, right, of them taking your money. If you complain, they'll just shut off your chip and you don't have anything. You can't buy, you can't sell, you can't do anything. You see what I'm saying? And see, this is how they want to control the minds and hearts of the people. And it's in the Bible. And then I'll go out on the street corners and I preach these things to the people. They drive right on by, spit on the ground, pour on my pictures, kick my pictures down. You know, sometimes these witches and warlocks go past there. They make a strong wind come up out of nowhere and blow my pictures down. You know, all kinds of shit, man. You know, but I think it's like it says in 1 Corinthians chapter 4. Let me see if I can find it. 1 Corinthians chapter 4. Verse 10. We are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but ye are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. And people go by my camp despising my ass all the time, talking shit, talking about Jesus loves everybody, flipping me off, everything, man. Even unto this present hour we both hunger and thirst and are naked and are buffeted and have no certain dwelling place, right? As it is, I don't have a certain dwelling place. You know, we're staying with other people. You know what I mean? We don't have a place to stay of our own. We got put out, right? Me and my old lady. So, you know what I'm saying? And then when I tried to partake in the Shabbat and the Passover last night, you know, everybody left. At least they were respectful enough to leave. You know, where I did my prayer and everything. But there's nothing I could do about the leaven that was here. I couldn't just put it outside. You know what I'm saying? It's not my house. You see what I'm saying? They could put us out at any time if they get a fucking wild hair up their ass. You see? So we have to, you know, we have no certain dwelling place. Okay? And labor working with our own hands, being reviled, we bless. Being persecuted, we suffer it. And that's what we're doing. We're suffering, having no certain dwelling place. Okay? Being defamed, we entreat, we are made as the filth of the world and are the offscouring of all things unto this day. Okay? So that's what I had to say about that, about what's going on there. But like I said before, Obadiah chapter 1, verse 15, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Now they blew up Japan. I just made a video concerning Nagasaki in Japan and how Japan wants to build up their military forces. Okay? Which goes off into Joel chapter 3, verse 9 and 10. Let the weak say, I am strong. You know, beat your plowshares into pruning hooks in your what was it Joel, let's get it so I don't want to mess it up, right? Joel chapter 3 verse 9. Proclaim you this among the Gentiles, prepare war, let the mighty men wake up, the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. And that's exactly what Japan is doing right now. They're building up their military forces. Okay, they're probably going to be build up. You know, they're going to turn against America as well. Okay, and the closest, you know, beat your plowshares and the swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I'm strong. That's what it was. The word I was looking for was pruning hooks, right? Okay. Right. Like I said before, man, this is exactly what these devils are doing, man. Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword. Right? They're doing it right now. They just put a video up. Elder Manatazak Ball, South Carolina, GMS South Carolina 08, and Elder Malcolm I saw last night during the Passover. Hell, I missed the blood moon. I wanted to stay up waiting on the blood moon, and I blinked twice and woke up. It was 6 o'clock. I'm like, damn, damn. Okay, the once in a lifetime thing, and now I can't see it. So, but anyway, he did pursue his brother with the sword. They're saying that the CIA and the FBI are using surveillance, and they're watching the so-called black Hebrew Israelites. You see what I'm saying? Black is a misnomer. It's a mistruth. It's unreal. It's not real. Okay? In Black's Law's Dictionary, state in 2nd edition states that anyone calling himself black or a black American is dead in the eyes of the law. So you see what I'm saying, where it says in Revelation chapter 11, verse 8, where it says they would not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. Okay, because 2/3 of our people are dead. They don't know, or they're not yet aware, or that they are willingly ignorant of the fact that they are the Israelites of the Holy Bible. But they still continue on in worldly traditions, such as St. Patrick's Day, St. Valentine's Day, birthdays, holidays of different sorts, Father's Day, Mother's Day, Labor Day, 4th of July, May Day, what do you call it, Halloween, you know what I'm saying, Thanksgiving, Christmas, you see what I'm saying? So these people are willingly ignorant of the fact that they are the Israelites, okay? It's willingly ignorance, okay? Because we've been out there for over the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Elder Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Gabar, and Elder Apostle Ramlov, and Elder Apostle Rakab been out there for over 30 years, man. Before the internet showed up, before YouTube was a thing, okay, standing on street corners with poster boards, recording this information and putting it up on YouTube, okay? Google bought out YouTube back in 2013, 2014. Before then, people were just putting up all kinds of free information on the internet through YouTube, and people were waking up. You see what I'm saying? So them pursuing their brother with the sword, this is just another way for them to do it, to try to control the narrative. But they're failing at that as well. Right? And did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Teman, which will devour the palaces of Basra. Right? And Basra is back in the ancient days of 2,000 years ago beyond, Basra was the capital city of Edom. Okay? That's where you used to go to buy and sell and partake in commerce. Right? Is in the main cities. If you're farmers, whatever have you. Right? And these are all the different individuals on the world stage right now. That's all you hear anymore. You see? Iran's trying to build up their nuclear weapons cache. Japan's trying to build up their military. Okay, France, UK, India, Pakistan, all those are parts of they're parts of BRICS now, but they used to be part of NATO. UK and France are part of NATO. China, North Korea, Pakistan, India are parts of the BRICS nations ran by Russia. You see what I'm saying? I think Iran just joined them. You see? And this is what they're trying to do, is trying to eliminate different people. Iran and Israel, once they go to fighting against one another, that's going to bring everybody else into the fight. And this is all they want to do, is push that activate button, right? When it goes off into thermonuclear destruction, right? That's all they're trying to do now. That's all they want to do, is destroy America. You can't really say as a blame them, because of the wickedness that they've done to the children of the peoples of the world. Okay, right? Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world. As you can see, that's the finger of Esau, right? And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, right? And this is what they want to do. You got China versus America. More than 5 megatons. Each one of these is more than 5 megatons of thermonuclear heat that could burn up an entire country. You know, you could use five of these weapons and burn up an entire country down to the mantle, turn it into a veritable lake of fire and brimstone, because all the elements of the earth would melt with fervent heat. All the elements of the periodic table would melt, all mismatched together. See? And this is what I mean by Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the end of the world, the end of their world. Donald Trump had made a mention of this on a video, saying that, well, you know, it's a very bad thing. It's a very bad thing. He said something roughly paraphrased about thermonuclear World War III. But, you know, if we don't get this thing under control, it'll probably be the end of the world. No, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's going to be the end of Esau's world. Okay, let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 4. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh. That generation that passeth away is Esau, Edom, the end of the world. And another generation that cometh is Jacob, is the beginning of it that followeth, right? But the earth abideth forever. See? So they're trying to scare you with bullshit. It ain't going to work. You see what I'm saying? Nuclear, atom bomb, nuclear fission, 500 kilotons. Hydrogen nuclear fusion bomb, 15 megatons. See the difference between Nagasaki and Hiroshima and what they could do now? See? A megaton is a lot bigger than a kiloton. Nuclear test from 1945 to 1996. Come on, man. You got China, United Kingdom, France, the Soviet Union, and then you have the United States from 1945 to 1996. This is how many nuclear tests and how much they polluted the world with nuclear radiation, forcing the world. And then at the same time, before the world has an opportunity to heal, they use their military industrial complex and spread it in their industrial complex from continent to continent to continent, making cities that are ran off fossil fuels and oil. And oil and the fossil fuels are the bloodline of the planet Earth, right? They're siphoning the blood of the planet Earth and using it to power their industrial complex. That's one of the main reasons why everything is falling the fuck apart, man. You know, the air, you can't get clean air no more. The trees look like they've been dead for years. The trees were created to create oxygen for us. They would take the carbon dioxide and the carbon monoxide that's been found in the air, they would absorb it, and then through their leaves, they would push out oxygen for us to breathe. But now, there's so much poison in the air, you know what I'm saying? The trees are dying. That's what makes it hard for you to breathe when you go outside. You start coughing and hacking for no reason. This is the wickedness of these Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Devils, this is what they want, man. Okay, what does it say? What is the movie Planet of the Apes, the 29th scroll revision. Beware the beast white man, for he is the son of perdition. Alone amongst the children of men, he hunts for sport and lust and greed. Yea, he will murder his own brother, his own mother's son, to possess his brother's land. Let him not breed in great numbers, for he will make a desolate wilderness of his home and yours. Shun him. Drive him back to Mount Seir, the home of the Caucasus Mountains. For he is the harbinger of death, the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. I kind of like that revision, don't you? Okay. And, you know, there's no such thing as white. Okay? White is a misnomer. It's an untruth. It's these people are Edomites. They're just different shades of pink, different shades of red. Okay? Just like we're not black Israelites. We're not black. What the fuck? You take a piece of black felt paper or a black shirt, okay, and put it next to our skin. They don't match. Okay? The Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is to look upon like a jasper and a sardine stone. And the Most High made man in his image. Let me go see if I can find a jasper and sardine stone for you right quick. Because I know I got it in here somewhere. Salakia. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Because I took a screenshot of it a long time ago. Let's go back to the top this way. See if I can find it up here then. Jasper, sardine stone. No. I got the stones of the 12 tribes of Israel. Hold on. Wait. I'm trying to find it. Damn. Okay. Well, I may have to go here instead. Okay? I might have to go here instead. Okay? If the person you ignorantly call Jeebus crossed, hair was like this, is from here, Bethlehem, right? Skin looked like this, like a jasper and sardine stone. Then who the fuck is this? Okay? That's what we're talking about, man. These devils, they tell a goddamn lie, man, so convincingly. Okay, these are some of the things that they call us. A focus on the ongoing identity crisis of the American Negro, right? 1600s, they used to call us savages. 1700s, they call us natives. 1800s, they call us niggers. 1900s, they call us darkies. 1910, pickaninnies. 1920, coons. 1930, spooks. 1940, boy. 1950, colored. 1960, Negroes. 1970, brothers. 1980s, blacks. 1990, African Americans. See? Through the years, the so-called black race has been known by many names. In the 1990s, they seized the opportunity to be officially recognized in an undeniably honest way with the collective title African Americans. We can't be from two separate continents. You're either from America or you're from Africa. You can't be from both of them. That's bullshit. You see what I'm saying? They come up with all these misnomers and mistruths concerning an indigenous population of people. The only reason that we were in Africa in the fucking first place is between the years of 60 AD and 70 AD, there was a war against the people of Jerusalem, a people before it took place, the Israelites, okay, to destroy us from off the face of the earth. We took refuge listening to the advice of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. When you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, flee ye into the mountains. When we took refuge and fled into the mountains, on the other side of the mountains there was Africa, or the land of Canaan, the land of the Hamites. We traveled through the land of the Hamites and we landed on the west coast of Africa, okay, or the west coast of Canaan, the land of the Hamites, okay, and we took refuge there because we looked like them, right, in order to hide ourselves from these devils, right? Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. You see what I mean? The Constitution of the United States does not apply to us because when the Constitution of the United States was first, the Declaration of Independence and all that shit was first signed by 55 racist slave owners, okay, we were slaves. We were considered property. by those very self-same individuals that wrote these words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights. Okay? Those laws, that's the reason why it says black in the Black Laws Dictionary of 1910, second edition, that anyone calling himself a black American is considered dead in the eyes of the law. We were considered property at the time these laws were written. They were written for the benefit of Esau Edom to push and forward privilege and supremacy on all of the indigenous populations of the world, where all of the indigenous populations of the world were melanated. They had skin that were dark-skinned. They were called Moors, which is another word for calling an individual either a black or a dark-skinned individual. They were swarthy colored, okay? They had the skin color of, like I said before, of, what do you call it? Sardine and jasper stone. Let me see if I can find jasper stone. Let me see if I can find it. Boom. Okay. There you go. Okay. Just like that. Man, come on. See? Okay, there we go. Jasper and a sardine stone. Okay? The only people who look like that are us. Right? Revelation chapter 4, verse 2 and 3. Behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne, and he that sat was to look upon like a jasper and a sardine stone. So if there was a throne set in heaven, who sits on the throne in heaven? The King of Terrors, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the creator of the heavens, the earth, the sea, all that is therein, and the foundation of water. Right? This tells you what he looks like by biblical description. Okay? Nobody looks like that but us. Okay? Let's go get other pictures of jasper and sardine stones. Boom. Okay? More picture. Another image of jasper and sardine stones together. Who looks like this on the face of the earth? It ain't the goddamn so-called white man. Right? If white is a misnomer. See? Ruby red. Bullshit. Lying Edomite devils. See? This is what they do, man. They tell a goddamn lie, like it says in Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Right? Some of you may be aware that the letter J is one of the more recent additions to our alphabet. But when was it invented? And what was language like before it came into existence? When was the letter J invented? The letter J was invented for the Italian language by a man called Gian Giorgio Trissino in the year 1524. It was used in Roman numerals, but back then it was an alternative way of writing I, not its own letter. Before the letter J, Jesus Christos' name was pronounced Jesus. Okay, when was the letter J invented? See? See? These people have been telling the goddamn lie so long they actually believe it. Right? The divine name of the Father called YHWH, Yah, Yahweh, or Yahweh. Right? English mistranslations, Jehovah and Jah. Name of the Messiah, Yahweh Shai, not Yahushua, because that Yahushua, Yahweh, are based on vowel points that were put in there by the biblical Amalekite scholar, the impostor, that calls himself the JEW, but is not, because they didn't call themselves Israelites until 1860. Okay? That's in the Jewish Encyclopedia, in 1929 edition. You see, they didn't start calling themselves Israelites until 1860. They were calling themselves Scots, Christians, Irish, Polish, English, British, these Edomites, but they weren't calling themselves Israelites, Jews. No way. They weren't doing that. Okay? Now, The letter J was created in the 1700s, meaning, of course, that Yahweh's name cannot be Jehovah, neither the Messiah, the Anointed's name, Jehu, Jebus. The title Christ is Greek for anointed. In Hebrew, it's Messiah, thus the anointed deliverer. YHWH is often called the Tetragrammaton. Scholars altered the Y and W to J and V, thus changing YHWH to Yahweh to JHVH, Jehovah, but keeping the three-syllable sound. You see what I'm saying? The King James Bible of 1611 had no letter J because it had not been created at the time. The modern King James Version Bibles of today are of 1769. Revelation 14, verse 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. Right? YHWH means obedience to his laws. Okay? See? See what I mean? Serapis Christus. This is where they got that Roman Jesus Christ bullshit from. Serapis Christus. Okay? See what I mean? This is what we're talking about, man. We were property. The Constitution, laws, the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence does not apply to us. That's the reason why they call us black. So this way they can just write us off as dead in the eyes of the law. They don't give a shit about us. That's the reason why they mistreat us and put poisons in our neighborhoods, sell pork on our grocery shelves, okay, and make it more affordable. So whereas there's nothing else to feed us but unclean foods sacrificed unto idols. They know who we are. We are the Israelites of the Holy Bible. They know this, okay? But like I said before, black is a misnomer. Okay, let's go get it. Let's see. Misnomer. All right.
Here's the definition of misnomer: a wrong or inaccurate name or designation.
A wrong or inaccurate use of a name, black, or term. Black. It's inaccurate. It is wrong. Okay? Right. Latin. Old French. Misnomer. Wrongly to name. Misnomer. Anglo-Norman French. Misnomer. Late Middle English. Wrongly to name. So they wrongly name us and call us blacks. And they doing it deliberately and on fucking purpose. And then when we tell you the truth to your face, you can't handle it. No, that's not true. Fuck that. White History Month. White people were invented in 1681. Okay, real shit. White History Month. Okay, white people were invented in 1681. Real shit. Okay. This is all the locations of the federal emergency management camps in the United States. Okay, they're all over the place. Mostly in the South, right? These are what the FEMA camps look like on the outside. You got barbed wire fence. Okay. NA, not applicable to union, the Holocaust, and 911 skeptics. You got death row wing for those that are going to be decapitated, and building 3 for those that are going to be reassimilated into society with the mark of the beast, RFID chip. Okay. See that? And they're all over the place. Hell, they're in Canada. Look. See? So the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is going to destroy these devils, man. And he's talking about, you're just preaching hate. Fuck that. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 7. A time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak. Right? Now, let's go to, what's his name? Where's that? Sir Isaac Newton, Body of Men. Check this out. Okay. About the times of the end, a body of men will be raised up who will turn their attention to the prophecies and insist upon their literal interpretation in the midst of much clamor and opposition. Okay, Sir Isaac Newton, 1642 to 1747. Okay. Ecclesiastes 3:7. A time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak. It's time to speak. About the times of the end, about the times of the end, times of the end, times of the end. A body of men, the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and other righteous men standing on street corners, risking their lives and their freedom, literally, to spread the truth of the gospel, that we will be raised up, who will turn their attention to the prophecies and insist, and we are insisting that we are not black. We are Hebrew Israelites, not black Hebrew Israelites, and insist upon their literal interpretation. Literal. Let's go get literal. Literal. Literal meaning. Okay. Literal. Okay. Adjective, taking words in their usual or most basic sense without metaphor or allegory. Of a translation representing the exact words of the original text. Word for word. Verbatim. Line for line. Uh-oh. There's a biblical scripture that says that, don't it? You know where I'm headed. Isaiah chapter 28, right? Verse 9. Who shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breasts. Point. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people. Okay? To whom he said, this is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest, but this is the refreshing. Yet they would not hear. Right? And we're trying to refresh our people to waking them up and making them realize that they're the Israelites of the Holy Bible. And it's time to rehearse the righteous acts and keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability until the return of Yahushua. Yet they would not hear. Okay? See what I'm saying? So these devils, man, they got to go, man. Look, frauds. These motherfuckers are frauds, man. They're frauds, understand? These are misnomers. They're not true. They started calling themselves Israelites in 1860. Okay, check this out. Subversive-ish writer Moritz Steinschneider invented the term anti-S in 1860, the same time they started calling themselves Israelites, these Edomite devils. The term is used to silence those that dare to expose the Ish crimes. Right? AntiZionistLeague.com. Come on, man. Okay? Real shit. That's who these devils are, man. Okay, check this out. Anti-S word, right? It's a trick. We always use it to stifle legitimate criticism of the JOOs and the Z's in Israel. It's a trick. We always use it. When from Europe, if someone is criticizing Israel, we bring up the hoax. When in this country, USA, people are criticizing Israel, then they are anti-S word. And the organization is strong and has a lot of money, and the ties between Israel and the American-ish establishment are very strong, right? And they are strong in this country. Let's go get a picture of how strong it is in this country, right? I'm sure you have seen those pictures, but I'm gonna show you where these imposters get their strength from. Okay, hold on. I'm almost there. Hold on. Almost there. Yep, I want to get past all of that. Hold on. You know, for these imposters. See, this is where they get their strength. Okay? This is who they get their strength from. Okay? DJ Trump. Okay? Real talk. Hold on. I ain't done yet. Hold on. Let's get some more proof that these are imposters and they're not the chosen people of the Most High. They're not chosen. They were chosen to do evil and wickedness in the face of the earth. Yeah. No doubt that. There's no doubt. Okay, let me see if I can find them. Okay. Hold on. There it is. Boom. Okay. This is where these Amalekite Khazars, menace to society, get their strength from. Okay. This is what's going to happen in the Middle East as soon as Iran get their thermonuclear weapons going off. Okay? On the so-called Middle East. Actually, it's Western Asia. Okay? Middle East is a misnomer again. It's a mistruth. It's not true. It's wrongly named Middle East. Okay? Hell, you can see the Dome of the Rock right there, man. Come on, man. This is a future prophecy right here that we're insisting upon. Fucking devils. Sit there and just telling the goddamn lie to the entire world, man. See? What's that? Eurasian. Okay. Proof that there's no such thing as Middle East. Okay? Eurasian. Asia. In sense of or pertaining to Eurasia, i.e. to Europe and Asia, considered as forming in reality one continent of mixed European and Asiatic or Indian percentage, right? Who was this? Right? Of the great central plain of Europe and Asia, right? The earlier designation was East Indian. See? You know what I mean? See, that's what I mean, man. It's fucking devils, man. Just telling a lie. Here, look, let's tell a lie. We can get away with it because we can. Yeah. That's all they do, man. But anyway, you know, who are the real Israelites? The devil's over here with this traditional bullshit, which is a lie, or by bloodline inheritance? Because in order to be an Israelite, you have to be an Israelite by bloodline inheritance, man. Okay, hold on, let me see if I can find kindred. According to the flesh. Boom. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can get that. Kinsman. Synergies. Sunganis.
Strong's G 4773. Sunganes.
Alrighty. A fellow countryman, by blood, by extension, a relative. Okay. Let's see, kinsman. Okay. Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the services of the Most High and the promises. Whose are the fathers and who is the fathers? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Not Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. Genesis getting, was it 35 and 10? Right? Let's start at Genesis chapter 35, verse 9. And the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, appeared unto Jacob again when he came out of Padanaram and blessed him. And the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, said unto him, Thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name. And he called his name Israel. Okay? Israel means he who wrestles with God, right? And the Most High said unto him, I am the Most High Almighty, Yahweh. Be fruitful and multiply, and a nation and a company of nations shall be of thee, and kings shall come out of thy loins. So who came out of Jacob's bloodline? King Solomon, King David. They don't say nothing about King David. They hate King David, man, because King David put garrisons around Mount Seir, where these Edomites had dwelt, like it says in Genesis chapter 36, verse 8. Here it is. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. Okay, and then it goes into the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. And King David put garrisons or military bases, right, around Mount Seir to ensure they didn't escape. Okay, real shit. Okay. And the land, Genesis chapter 35, verse 12, and the land which I gave Abraham and Isaac, to thee will I give it, and to thy seed after thee will I give the land. Okay, and the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai went up from him in the place where he talked with him. Okay. See? Same thing. Wait a minute. And the Most High went up from him in the place where he talked with him. Okay, let's go over here to the book of Acts, chapter 1. Acts chapter 1, verse 9. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him up out of their sight. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get something else. Okay. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 16. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds. With who? The dead in Hamashiach that rose first. Daniel 12, verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Okay? So the dust of the earth is the ignorance of not knowing who you are. Right? And many of them that sleep, they're still asleep. We're still trying to, that's the reason why they call this the Great Awakening. We're trying to wake your ass up from being asleep. Okay? Right? And shake off the dust of the earth, which are all of these lies and false ideologies and false belief systems that you believe that you're a Christian, you're a Mexican, you're black, you're white, you're Chinese, you're all of this bullshit. Everyone has a biblical bloodline inheritance based on biblical prophecy, based on biblical scripture. Everybody on the planet. Okay? Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 16. There is no end to all the people, even of all them that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit. In other words, there is no end of all the people. Okay? There's no end of all the people. There's no end of Esau was done away with. Right? The Israelites were lost. The lost tribes of the 12 tribes of Israel, they're lost. No, they're not. They've been put upon them a misnomer or a name, a wrongly accused name, okay, that is inaccurate, called black, okay, called Latino, called Mexican, called Indian. These are inaccurate, wrong names, misnomers. Okay? Anyway. Ecclesiastes chapter 3. I was at the bottom line. Okay, hold on. I had a bunch of them blow up some shit ups. Blow up some shit ups. You know what I mean? Is that? Boom. Let's start. Where are we going to start at? I'll start here. Boom. Boom. Thermonuclear war. See all the missiles flying, finna blow up some more shit. Okay. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season, and every time, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Right? A time to be born and a time to die. a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. Okay? So it's time for Esau to be plucked up from the roots that he had planted himself with much wickedness, and so long he dwelt upon the earth with deceit and ruled the earth with an iron fist. How is the hammer of the whole earth broken asunder? Right? If America, Babylon the Great, is a hammer, everybody else is a nail. See? Okay. A time to rend, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 6. Verse 7, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. So this is the time of war, right? Let the weak say, I'm strong. Let them beat their plowshares and their spears and their pruning hooks into swords, right? Look, you know, you got what do they call this? Kinetic weapons. They use gravity to destroy everything. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is destruction, man. This is it. Thermonuclear heat. Look, the war in space. You know, these are all a redemption of what Elon Musk. Damn, where was I at? Boom, 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 boom. Or what Elon Musk had in outer space. That's what he's got in outer space right now. Okay? You know, so this way they can fight against the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in heaven. Like it says in Revelations chapter 12, verse 7. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and Elon Musk has renamed Space Force the Dragon Space Force. And they have a celestial angel pilot program. Okay? You can look it up yourself. You think I'm full of shit. Alrighty? Okay, real shit, man. I'm telling you. And Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought against and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. See? So, you know, it's all about the destruction and the destruction of these devils, man. You know, everywhere they go, they have a desolate waste. They leave behind them a desolate wasteland, right? Anyway, okay, that's all they want. It's thermonuclear war. So, let's see. Right? Here it is. Let me get off of this video here. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared. Shalom.